Hey guys, as always it's me Michael here, and today in this video we're going to be showing you how to test whether your Xperia Z3 or Z3 Compact is indeed waterproof without actually exposing it to any of the dangerous stuff. Now, if you go into a Google search and just search up the Z3 Compact or Z3, you will pretty speedily find out on the Sony website that it is IP68 compliant. Now, I'll explain this to you quickly. IP68 effectively means that it has a 6 out of 6 protection from dust rating and an 8 out of 8 protection from water rating, which effectively means that you can submerge it in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes without it damaging the phone, ensuring that the flaps are sealed correctly. And this is probably one of the biggest marketing points of the mobile device, but a lot of people have been having complaints that it doesn't work. So what you want to do to test this is go into your dialer and type in the following numbers: asterisk hash 737 8423 star hash or hash asterisk hash asterisk, and then you'll get into the services menu. Now what we're going to do here is go into service tests, and then we're going to go and find pressure. Now, the test we're going to do here is whether the pressure actually increases when we compress the device. So what you want to do with ensuring that the flaps are closed is kind of squeeze the device a little bit, not too hard, and see if the pressure rises. Now, this is basically high school physics. If the volume decreases by you compressing it, the pressure should increase because the force on the area is increasing. So this shows that the flaps are working to keep it airtight and thus watertight. And then if you actually open the flaps, you'll see that if you try and push it down, nothing actually ends up happening, which shows that when the flaps are closed, the pressure does increase when you use your fingers to push it down, meaning that it is indeed airtight. So effectively, if the flaps are closed and the pressure does not increase when you use your fingers to push it down, then you know that your flaps are not installed properly and there is a fault in this model. Therefore, it's probably not best not to put it in the water. But this is as good as any because it's quite an accurate test on pressure, and effectively pressure is based on air, millibars. So if air can't escape, then I don't think if air can't get in, then I don't think water can either. So this is a good test as any. So now let's actually get onto the part of the video where we show testing it.
Okay, so now that we've completed these tests and seen that our phone is actually watertight by seeing the pressure increase when we tap the screen with the flaps closed, we might as well just test out the actual waterproofness itself with real water. So I'm just going to make sure the flaps are closed here, which they are, and yeah, so let's get some water. And you can see the device still turns on just fine. The camera works fine. And yeah, I'm quite impressed actually. It's rather impressive, I have to say. And you can see the device is still in full function. After we dry off the screen, we can use it just as normal. And yeah, it's very impressive, Sony. Just make sure that you do this test before you put it under a tap or in the bath or in the sink or whatever, just so you don't get yourself with a broken phone.